I see the world as a very, very, very delicious place. I'm not saying this because I do chocolate, but I just think life is beautiful. I just think life is delicious. I just think life is sweet. Life is wonderful. And chocolate for me is what unifies all this beauty. Chocolate for me is something that almost everybody loves. Almost everybody loves. Well, I've not yet come in contact with anybody that doesn't like chocolate. In fact, there's a popular saying that if you take a census of people, of 10 people that, and ask them if they love chocolate, 9 of them will tell you they love chocolate, and the 10th person will be lying. So everybody loves chocolate. I'm popularly called Choc Boy because that's the name of the company. I remember specifically, the first person that called me that name was during my first delivery of chocolate, and she was like, Choc Boy, and the name just stuck. And I eventually named the company the Choc Boy brand. And so I'm about chocolate. I do everything with chocolate. I'm popularly known with chocolate. Everybody sees me in town and they're asking for chocolate, and I'm like, do you want to eat me? So, but I'm basically about chocolate, producing chocolate, making chocolate, and of course, I'm not the kind of person that produces what he doesn't consume. I eat a lot of chocolate, and hence I'm not so skinny, and I look very healthy because, of course, chocolate is equal to healthy living. I started it all when I was in 400 level. I started by packaging imported brands of chocolate and distributing it on Valentine, birthdays, and days like that. People that just love to celebrate. Choc Boy brand right now is a company that is about 5 years old. We have started manufacturing our own chocolate, and in fact that was a very big step we had been working towards. We had been working day and night endlessly to produce our own chocolate from here in Nigeria. So right now the Choc Boy brand produces our own chocolate, and so we don't import chocolate, like we don't import from the world again. We produce chocolate in the Choc Boy brand. That is what it is. Question of whether foreigners or Nigerians tend to prefer stuff like this from a Western man's hand, as in buy it from somebody from the Western world than from a Nigerian. I would say it is true, but I would say that is also changing. There is if it could work, my reference point is this. If it could work in the music industry, for example, where we were huge consumers of foreign music, now in fact, we are exporting our music to the whole world and people are loving it. I myself, I've experienced it once when I was outside the country, and one of our popular artists' music was being jammed on the streets of New York. And I'm like, are you serious? Am I in Nigeria? Am I outside Nigeria? So I think the times are changing, and our appreciation level for our own handmade product is improving. Now that's holding that in one hand, knowing that is possible. The second is, I think excellence is what is key to patronage. If you produce an excellent product, a product that can stand competitively with any product in the Western world or any part of the world there is, you definitely can have patronage from even people that buy from your locality. Because the truth is, if we have excellence put in whatever we do, if we produce excellently, we produce something that we can say can stand anywhere in the world, definitely they would accept it. It's like Nigerian videos too. I think Nigerian videos, I'm speaking specifically from the music industry perspective. Nigerian videos and even the movie industry has strongly improved, has greatly improved, and we are doing excellent job when it has to do with all of that. And if we can do that with our music, why can't we do that with our own cocoa and our chocolate in particular? And with time, definitely it will take time for us to be able to achieve that, but we will definitely achieve it, knowing that we have to put excellence into whatever we are doing, and also appreciate the fact that Nigerians too, it's not like Nigerians are still stuck on imported. I have a dream to totally turn around what has been popularly exported and re-imported into Nigeria. The dream really is to be able to turn Nigeria back to not only growing cocoa, but producing cocoa, using cocoa to produce so many stuff, which includes chocolate. Quite all right, we are doing cocoa into powder, but we export our cocoa and we import chocolate. It's just like what we do with petroleum. And there's this huge vision to be able to transform that whole process and bring it back to us. We produce the chocolate, we grow, we produce, we sell to the world, and we dictate how much of it we want to sell, what the price should be, whether they should like it or not. In fact, we totally command the world when it has to do with cocoa. That's exactly what the dream is. I think I have word out for the youth. Number one, the first thing is identify, know strongly what you want to do with your life. We are not all cut out for the same thing, and understanding what you want to do with your life is like understanding purpose. Once you are working in the line of purpose, things will just begin to fall in for you easily. That's the first thing. Understand what exactly you want to achieve with your life. Number two, you have to be determined that you want to achieve success. Determination is one strong driving force, that because you are going to receive a lot of rubbish from people. In fact, not rubbish in all that sense. You are going to receive a lot of good advice to quit, as in very lovely good advice. They are going to tell you, you know, you are an engineer. If you are going to work in an oil industry, all this one that you are hustling to change what Nigerians think, why don't you just go and collect your money and you will be happy, your family will be happy. That is very excellent good advice. It has its own part to play. But if you understand what you want to achieve, you have what is generally called tenacity. You will be focused, you will drive yourself, you will do everything in your power. Now, things are not always going to work out as you plan. Eventually you will be whatever you want to be, and it is a function of you. It is not a function of anybody. It is not a function of anybody. It's at the end of the day a function of you. What are you? There are so many things. Life asks us questions. What does it ask? I don't know, really. That's so tough. Don't ask you questions, but you answer me. My mind? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't place it.
Tell the world I'm amazing. It's a matter of time and we be blazing. We blazing the trail, we running the game. I'm the super sun, no stargazing. I say we going high.